I think we can all agree that Fortnite live events are like the heart of the game. Be it a collab event, a concert, or like a full-blown storyline event, it brings the community together, everyone is hyped, excited, it gives Epic a lot of money and revenue, and we all just love live event days, right? They're great, they're awesome. And that is why today I will be ranking my top 10 live events from Fortnite. Now, I've been playing since Chapter 2 Season 2, so I've seen my fair share of live events. And there are some really great ones, and there are some fucking stinkers. We're not talking about the stinkers today, thankfully, we're just talking about the good ones, the top 10. And at number 10 is a really good one. It's the astronomical Travis Scott concert. This is the first like big concert we've had in the game. The first actual concert was Marshmallow, but that was like a smaller scale event. This one, however, god damn, bro, that shit was crazy. Now, like this event was great. The visuals, I love Travis Scott's music, obviously, and it just the gameplay was fun. The visuals, like I said, were outstanding. It was at a time where there was the pandemic. It was summer, so it just felt really good. And Chapter 2 Season 2, great season, right? It had a great live event. So yeah, like I said, amazing visuals, amazing music. The fact that they were able to pull this off from home, that is crazy. Insane. It also got some insane numbers. So yeah, amazing live event, one of the best concerts in the game. At number 9, we have a full storyline live event, and that would be Collision from Chapter 3 Season 2. Now, Collision, I like it, not as much as some other people, but I do like it. I think the start is really good, and I think the end is really good. What I think is kind of lacking is the middle, where you just point and shoot, but it doesn't take away from the fact that the beginning and the end are outstanding. And yeah, I think this is one of the best events of all time. Again, top 10, really good. The music in this event is insane. I love the music, I love the visuals, the 0 point, obviously. We got some Jones and Foundation stuff, we got some Geno stuff, and it was just overall a really fun event. It's just a shame it was followed up upon by Zero War, which fucking sucks. Okay, at number 8, we have The End, Chapter 1. Now, this is a bit of a controversial placement, right? But hear me out. I love The End. It's a great event. It was the first end event, the first black hole downtime we've ever had. Amazing. But compared to like some of the other newer events, it's not that good. Like, it's an amazing event. I love the music, obviously. Like, who doesn't know that? It's amazing. The black hole, it's a cultural phenomenon. Yeah. But just looking at it, it's not as good as some of the other events on this list. It's still amazing. I love this event. It started basically the whole Fortnite storyline. It brought us the 7, and it's a great event, man. The visuals were also amazing, and yeah, that's all I have to say about it. At number 7, we have the second event from Chapter 2 Season 2, that being the device. Midas's device was activated, and it was fucking hard, bro. First voice lines we've ever had in the game, I think, from a lore character. Actually, no, I fucking lied. But first voice acting in an event, I'm pretty sure, from Jones. And just the music, again, the visuals, the music, I'm gonna repeat myself a lot, but I love how the device actually looks, like the eye in the little glass ball, and then this creates a bigger eye of the device, and it connects to those little silo things, and it just pushes back the storm, and the music goes doo 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 doo. It's just so good, bro. And then the water storm at the end, and after the event we got the water storm. It was so cool, dude. They've never done anything like that ever since, and I wish they did, because the water storm was sick. So yeah, again, visuals, music, and just the gameplay stuff. I love the lore as well. We've learned more about what the device actually was. Powered by the 0 point, like the Collider from Collision. Midas was XIO. He built the device alongside Jules, who is also XIO. And it's just, the lore keeps coming. It's really cool. And I love that we got a mention of this in Lawless when Midas came back. But moving on to number 6, this might be another controversial choice, but we have Fortnite Galactic Battle Death Star Sabotage. And you might be asking, why is this so high? Why is this above Skyfire? Well, I think raiding the Death Star is cooler than raiding the mothership. And I'm a Star Wars fan, right? I like Star Wars. And this just felt really cool, especially the pre-event lobby where you could see the loot bubble with Oni no Shima, and then you could like play basically what is Star Wars Squadrons, but in Fortnite before the event started. That was really cool, and I loved that. And it just got me even more hyped for the event. The actual event was really good. These walking types of events, they're fine. At least they had us do something like shoot the stormtroopers and destroy some shield barriers and shit. And yeah, Hope, Jones, they got voice lines. I was happy with that. And then we got the build up for Super, where Death Star debris hit the Spirit Realm portal. That caused a whole shockwave. Maskmaker Daigo obviously arrived to the island. We got the superpowers. Superman was rifted in as well. And the story for Galactic Battle was pretty ass, let's be real. But this event nicely like brought us over from the collab mini season all the way to Super, which was a great season. And I feel like this was like a real good event. It was fun. We had Palpatine, we had Stormtroopers, we had the Spirit Realm, we could play Star Wars Squadrons for free. A great event, man. Okay, now we're getting into the top 5 territory, and these are some goated events. And at number 5 we have Zero Crisis, the Chapter 2 Season 6 event intro. And dude, when I tell you that this was like the most hyped shit back then, you have to believe me. The foundation, the fucking foundation was revealed in this event. He helped it like put back the 0 point together and like seal himself in the spire. The 7 came back. The music was insane. Jones, the reality waves, it's all insane, bro. The music went insane, especially in that one part where we were going up the spire to help Foundation. Got some Jones character development, obviously Foundation character reveal. We saw the map change real time, and it like brought us over to Primal right after we finished the event, because you could just play the game after that, right? Which was insane. They've never done this again after that, and I wish they did, because these like event intros are really cool. I think it worked really well, and you could use the battle pass characters. We could use the rift gun. It was just a really well made intro for the season, and I think that's like that storyline stretch from Chapter 2 Season 5 to Chapter 2 Season 8 was one of the best ones we've had. And this just did it so much justice. If this was on mid Chapter 2, this could have been like this could have been an end event back then. Honestly, like that's how good it was. It was really good. I love Zero Crisis. Insanely well made. The cinematic before that as well, goated. And Foundation was actually really cool in this event. That was before he was fucked up in Chapter 3. But yeah, amazing lore event. I love it. I love it so much. But there is a concert about this event, and that concert is Remix the Finale, the end event for Chapter 5, or for Fortnite Remix, I guess. Remix the Finale. It gave us Snoop Dogg, it gave us Eminem, it gave us Juice WRLD. We don't talk about Ice Spice. And it gave us the first look at the Chapter 6 map, which okay, let's talk about the actual event first before I get to that. The Snoop Dogg parts. Really cool. Actually, when the event was starting, we heard the "Drop It Like It's Hot" in the background, and we all went crazy. And then Big Snoop spawned in. He started singing. Then the anime Snoop spawned in, and they were singing together. And you had those like roller coasters, like in the Travis Scott event. And it was so cool visually and so funny seeing the device be Snoop Dogg's fucking microphone, bro. It was really cool. Then the space part with Snoop Dogg was really nice, but I part of me isn't my favorite song from him, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, but it was still a cool part. It kind of reminded me of Ariana Grande's Rift Tour. And then we got over to Eminem's part, which was by far the best. Like, we had Monster. That was a really cool, really... I can't fucking talk today, bro. What the fuck? That was a really cool part. I loved the effects. The background for that part was the one from Big Bang, which was a nice callback. And then we got the best part, except the Chapter 6 map reveal, which was Eminem versus the fucking mech. And that was so funny. Top 5 moments from live events, honestly. Really awesome. Then we got Ice Spice. And then we got Juice WRLD, which was the third best part of this event. Love both songs. I love Empty Out Your Pockets. I love, obviously, Lucid Dreams. Yeah, I'm brain fart. My bad. I love Lucid Dreams. I love Empty Out Your Pockets. And it was just a really nice tribute to Juice WRLD. You know, he played Fortnite. He got his skin, and his music. It's really awesome. And I'm glad we got this event to like immortalize him in the game. And after that, we went through the Rift Tour tunnel and we saw Hope and Jones and the battle bus. And then at the time we didn't know what it was, but now we obviously know it was a 0-point shard. And we saw those come through the rift. Then we followed and boom, Chapter 6. And that reveal was insane. Insane. One of the best reveals in the history of the game. Love it. Amazing, dude. I love this event. It was the best concert we've had. It brought back the lore. It really introduced us to like the new age of Fortnite. Chapter 6 onwards. This is like, I feel like Chapter 6 was actually the start of the new age. And yeah, it was great. It was great. But there are 3 events better than Chapter 2 Remix, the finale. And one of those events is the End Chapter 2, which up until recently has been my favorite event ever since it released, actually. And we got the Cube Queen, we got the Imagine Order, we got the 7. Insane lineup, right? We had the Rock reveal in this event. That was crazy. The start with the Cube Queen, like invading the island, the Cube Cradle in the sky through the sideways rift. Ooh, my god, bro, the visuals and the music again. I have to say this over and over. But like the little sideways bubbles, the cubes actually spreading across the Chapter 2 map. It was so fucking cool, dude. And then we went into the underground. We had the rendered cinematic with Sloan and Jones and Foundation rescuing him. Then we saw the scientist and the visitor actually fly up to us and rescue us, and the visitor took out some caretakers, and it was just so cool. Then we traveled through the bridge, which was the imposters map back in the day, and it was so fucking cool seeing that in a live event. And then we flipped the island. That is like amazing visuals. My second favorite moment in the game is that. And it was just amazing, dude. I loved every second of this event. Like I said, up until recently, it has been my favorite live event of all time. But there are 2 that beat it. 2. And I think you might know which events they are, because they're the only 2 recent live events. But yeah, 10 out of 10 event, bro. Chapter 2 end, amazing. I just wish it didn't get leaked by the fucking Polish account, man. Fuck Polish people. I'm joking, obviously. And at number 2, we have 0 Hour, the Chapter 6 finale. And visuals, music, obviously. But the hype, the sheer hype for this, the lore build-up, amazing. Jones, Hope, Oninoshima, the best island we've had, so much character. And then we got to Oninoshima, and it was destroyed. And I actually felt something for an island for the first time since Chapter 2. Because Oninoshima was like so well built up, right? You had like Daigo, Jade, Gendo, obviously, Night Shift Forest with the battle against the Spirit Realm, and we saw that actually reappear with Dreamy Domain in Season 4, which was an insane detail, by the way. I just want to point that out. Visual and environmental storytelling in Fortnite is really powerful. And that was just crazy. They showed us what happens to like this corrupted spirit realm biome after it heals. And it's just Night Shift Forest. So now we know what happened at Night Shift Forest. Thanks to Dreamy Domain and Demon's Domain. And that whole Maskmaker Daigo plotline. And that's so cool. That's so cool. And then we saw the whole corrupted map and the Dark Presence. Dude, that design is sick. It's insane. It's so cool. And then we had the end game moment, which is my favorite moment in the game, where Jones goes like, if he wants a fight, he's got one. And then all the chapter 6 characters and Collapse rift in, and then we all just go for the battle. And it was so cool playing that. K-pop Demon Hunters played, Kong and Godzilla were putting in the work. And the fucking Devourer was there, the Meg, piloted by the Singularity, as we now know. Kendo didn't even fucking show up. We had Daigo and Jade. The bomb didn't even show up, bro. I mean, he was the person shotgun awesome, but bro, it's your fucking home. Yeah, everyone showed up. OXR, bro. You had Homer. You had the Avenger skins from that chapter. Mortal Kombat, bro. Squid Game. What are they? Yeah, whoop his ass, Daredevil. What are they gonna do? And the whole fight was just amazing. Up until the end, where they summoned the Red Cube, which was really hyped. The Mecha Strike Commander like kicked it into the Dark Presence. Amazing, amazing ending. Amazing way to kill off the Dark Presence. Now we know why the Red Cube was an anomaly, because it was created by the Dark Voyager, who is working with Geno. We're still getting like more explanations as to what happened in that live event. It's insane. And that ending where Oninoshima gets restored by the 0-point chart, beautiful. Best ending for a map in this game. I love Oninoshima, I love Chapter 6, I love 0 Hour. What can I say? I am really biased, but it's also a goated live event. But there's one more above it, and that live event is Fortnite Shattered. I know, it's recent, but it's not recency bias. This event was great. I was Team Ice King, and we won, but the voice lines, the Dark Voyager stuff, the Ice King stuff, the Geno reveal, this event is perfect. It had amazing visuals, amazing characters, amazing voice acting, great storyline, an amazing reveal. It had it all. Bro, the Ice King fight versus Foundation was amazing. The start were actually flying next to the Dark Harvester and the Ice King. Goated, love it. And yeah, bro, just like all the lines from that event are so quotable, and we got the Ice King style. That part was really cool. Actually, I was so hyped when he transformed into the Exalted Frost Ice King style. That was amazing. And yeah, just the best event of all time. That ending with the Shattered Ghost reveal as well. I love Shattered Ghost. The 0-point, amazing. Dark Voyager stuff, goated. Fraudation lost again. Fuck you, Fraudation. Hashtag Team Ice King. And yeah, that's my top 10 live events of all time. And I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, let me know your list in the comments. And if you made it this far, because this is a long fucking video, I thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next week with a new video. So yeah, have a nice day. And don't forget to do some sprite dealing, because the Galaxy 0.1 was fine today. So yeah, goodbye.